If only you have more confidence, how would your life be different? How much lack of confidence has cost you in life? Now, being confident is not a must, but I believe it gives you a lot more privilege and advantages over those who don't. Now, I want you to imagine this. There are only two persons in a class, okay? One is being not confident and the other one being super confident. Now, when it comes to a presentation sessions and you as the lecturer or you as the judger, who would you be having more preference towards? Definitely the one with more confidence, right? Because the way he presents is going to be more vivid and more engaging, and you just can't stop paying attention to him. And let's be real, if you have to watch someone who are not confident to talk about topic that they are not so into, chances are you would have tuned out. I'm going to give you another one. Now, once you step out from the university, you enter into the society. The competition started. Now, being more confident to articulate your idea, to bring out your feedback to your manager, they are going to feel that, okay, you are a valuable asset to the company. Whereas those who are not confident, they will just hide aside. They are not going to say anything and no one is going to notice them. When no one is noticing you, when you are trying to climb the corporate ladder, you are just not going to get any results. Trust me on this. Life is unfair. So you have to be the one with the unfair advantages. And being confident is definitely one of them. Now, the biggest problem in this society nowadays is that they thought that being confident is a skill that they're born with. But the fact is, it's not the case. Okay? Being confident is actually a skill that you can develop over the time. Right now, you are seeing me talking to you like one-to-one, and I post it on YouTube and all these things. Now, you might even think that I was born with such confidence. But the fact is, it's not that case. Now, when I was 8 years old, I was one being boycotted by the entire class of 41 people. And for what reason, I don't know. It just happened out of nowhere when I was arriving in the class itself. And then I realized, how come my seat was isolated at a corner, just beside a rubbish bin, and literally no one in the class is talking to me? So I moved my chair and I moved my table back to the original place, and guess what? After the recess time, when I come back to the classroom, my chair and seat was again moved to the corner. And I just say, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stay there for the whole day. The moment I back to home, I was so sad, I was so emotional, I just didn't feel like doing anything. So I was just watching one of my childhood favorite cartoon. It's called a Digimon Thema Tree or Digimon Tree. I was watching it and I was literally tearing, and my mother asked me what happened. And I said, I don't want to go to school tomorrow. So she asked me what is the reason, what happens in the school and all these things. And I just tell her, because everyone doesn't seem like they like me. And I was being pushed to a corner. And my mom just, like trying to convince me and say, okay, you know what? Just get back to school, everything is going to be okay. The next day when I arrived in the school, same thing happened again. No one talked to me. My chair, my table, my seats and everything was still isolated at a corner. And then at the moment I realized, if I don't do anything, I'm just going to stay there like forever. And then I decided to, just be a little bit more confident and talk to everyone in the class, ask them exactly what is going on. So I stand up from my chair, I walk one by one and I ask them, what is going on? Did I do something wrong to you? Or what is the reason? So after I talked to almost everyone in the classes, then I find out that there's actually nothing happened. They're just trying to play me around, like those student game. I don't know why am I being the victim, but that just happened. So what you see is what I have experienced when I was in my secondary school. But what you don't see is how being confident and how you really step out from your comfort zone and trying to solve all these problems is going to help you to change your situations. If you were in my position, are you going to do the exactly same thing, or you're just going to remain at the corner without doing anything? Now, if your answer is that you are going to stay at the corner for as long as it is, this video is for you. What I realized over the time is that whenever people talk about being confident, the first thing they're going to share with you is that in order for you to be confident, you need to dress properly. You need to talk politely, you need to talk formally, you need to sit this way and you need to talk that way. I don't think that's all necessary. I think that being confident is not just body language, it's not just how you perform, how you show up in front of the others, but how you actually have the identity shift in your own. Now you might say that, okay, again, Joshua being the mindset guy is going to tell you all that kind of mindset thing. And yes, I am going to tell you that, because without changing the mindset first, there's just no way you are going to be confident. Now, specifically in this video, I'm going to break down the 4 reasons that are holding you back from being confident. Reason number 1, you have the misconception about how confidence works. Now, you thought that being confident is a privilege that you are born with, but the fact is that it is actually a learnable skill. So from now on, I want you to change that mindset. The moment you start to say that, oh, I'm not confident in doing this, I'm not confident in doing that, I want you to change it to, I haven't mastered how to be confident yet. Now, the moment you say, I don't have the confidence, you lost all the control, because you don't have something that you don't have, right? But when you change the phrase to, I haven't mastered something yet, I haven't mastered how to be confident yet, you have got all the power. So if you have decided that, okay, I don't want to learn how to be confident, and that's all up to you, but at least it is something that you can actually control. Reason number 2, you are constantly thinking that you are not good enough. One thing I believe is that everyone is unique in their own way. There must be something that you are so much better compared to the others. It's just that probably you haven't realized it yet. Now, starting from now on, I want you to see the world in a different perspective. Take exam for an example. You got a score of 80, all right? Of course, there will be someone who is getting 90 or 100, but that's okay. Even though you are below those who are getting 90 and 100 marks, but you are way above those who are getting below 80 marks. So stop thinking that you are not that good. Now, speaking about this, I want to share with you something. Not long ago, I created an online course. I believe the name is called How to Nail Your Interview. So that online course is all about how you can perform, how you dress up, and how you change your mindset when you are going into a job interview, and how you actually secure the job interview. The moment I was creating the course, there's a lower self and self-doubt kicking in and say that, who are you to teach people about how to nail a job interview? There are so many people out there who are way better than me, so why am I qualified to even do this? But then for a second, I thought about this. Those people are good, and I am not that bad, okay? There are way more people who don't even know how to interview properly. And there are a lot of people who went on to the interview without getting any results out of it. So even if I'm slightly better than them, I can definitely share with them my knowledge and actually teach them so that they can get a better result. So that is the mindset that I'm having the moment I was creating the online course. And it works. You don't have to be the best in the entire market to start doing something that you love. Reason number 3, you are using the wrong words. There was a saying, your words become flesh. And I believe that's true. How you constantly say about yourself is going to shape who you are. So from now on, change your words. From I'm not good in video editing to I'm actually not that bad in video editing. From I might not be the right person to do this task to I might be the person who can come up with a different result. From I'm not good at everything to I haven't yet find my uniqueness. And I guarantee you, the moment you keep saying all these positive words to yourself, over the time, eventually, without you even realizing, you are going to be way more confident than you are now. Reason number 4, you are setting unrealistic goals. Now, it is one thing to set goals. It is totally another thing to set an unrealistic goal. Setting a goal can help you to achieve what you want, okay? Because you have a direction to go with. But setting an unrealistic goal is going to drag you down. Now, you see, in 2021, I set a goal that, you know what, I want to start making 100,000 from my business. The problem is that by the time I don't even have a business yet, from just doing the research about the market and search for the demand and supply and creating a company and start generating revenue, you are not going to do everything within a year. And you are certainly not going to achieve the $100,000 revenue within just a year. So I set an unrealistic goal to myself, and over the time I keep stressed about myself, feeling demotivated because I did not achieve the goal and I don't even know how to achieve the goal. So 3 months down the road, I gave up. I surrender. Now understand this. Self-doubt is self-made. The moment you keep making yourself feeling that, oh, you are not capable in achieving something because of that unrealistic goal that you set, eventually you are going to develop the self-doubt. And when self-doubt kicks in, there's just no way that you are going to be confident, aren't you? But of course, in this video, I'm not going to share with you how do you actually set a goal and how you can actually achieve it, because that's going to take me an hour for that. But if you want to see more of that, put in a comment down below and let me know. So long story short, make sure you set a realistic goal so that you won't develop the self-doubt and eventually pull you down and stop you from being confident. So all these four are the reasons that are holding you back from being confident. And just so you know, I have created a cheat sheet and I will put it in the description or in the comment down below. Make sure you click in, download the cheat sheet, and start your journey to become a more confident person. And until then, let's be more confident.